I would like to greet my audience at large. My name is Thando Ngobese, and I am a first-year law student at the NWU, Northwest University. With gender-based violence disrupting our country, I have written a speech that addresses the issue using logic and truth. Whoever has ears will hear me. The truth unfiltered about gender-based violence. As we continue living in this chaotic world, women continue suffering from all kinds of cruelty, one of them being violence, violating their rights and threatening their existence. Movements all around the world protesting and trying to end gender-based violence, preaching about breaking the silence. But who are we kidding? Focusing on victims will not do much for the cause, as they're at the receiving end of violence. Emotions cloud judgment. It's now time to use logic. Please, don't call me heartless. A wise woman once said, violence against women can only end when the culprits get punished. As much as I agree with the statement, to what extent should the culprits get punished? What's the purpose of the punishment? An eye for an eye? This approach might leave our nation blind. Let's now talk about the justice system of our country that we are rapidly losing faith in. As it is failing us as a country, not to mention women. As now being an officer of the law has a lot to do with earning a salary than actually fighting crime, establishing order, and striving towards a better and safer environment for all. Imprisonment. I will not even touch imprisonment. As now people can boastfully say they can go to jail for you. As men are not afraid of even going to jail because it is their second home, apparently, they say. How comfortable. Let us strike prison off the solutions role, because it is clearly useless, as the law is very lenient. Unless change is implemented, unless new rehabilitation strategies are implemented, the law is very lenient. And as a result, we have found ourselves in the top statistics of the world when it comes to matters of crime, violence against women, etc. A wise woman once said, we cannot change what we are not aware of, but once we become aware, we cannot help but change. This statement speaks volumes, as in order to uproot the problem, we need to find the source and deal with the source being men, who are the perpetrators of this crime. Violence against women has a lot to do with men than women. Don't get me wrong. What women go through pains me, as I have been in the midst of it all. And being in the midst of it all, I saw years of damage from a man who committed this hideous crime. Don't get me wrong, I am not saying women should be rehabilitation centers for broken men, but we shouldn't ignore their brokenness being the cause of their actions. And if we tackle the cause, we might defeat the base violence. This is a sensitive topic, and once again, please don't call me heartless. Women have their own separate roles at ending gender-based violence. I am talking to you, mother of a daughter that came to you crying, wanting to leave a marriage. But because in a marriage, we persevere. You forced your daughter to stay in a marriage that she was being violated in every way. Until death do us apart, they said, not knowing their husbands would be the death of them. I am talking to you, neighbor, who looks the other way and suddenly becomes deaf as scream trespasses into your homes and into your ear for help with no avail. I'm talking to you, victim, seeing the red flags, thinking he will change, thinking things will get better. I know you're afraid. I know it doesn't get easier, but try getting help for the both of you. In conclusion, in my own subjective view, the nation has forgotten what a woman is and what we mean, and it is our responsibility to remind them of what we are.